Masculinity is very painful. Being a man is very filled with pain. That's why we get involved in all these wars. Why when we're kids, we fight all the time, and even sometimes into adulthood. It's why men are angry so much of the time. It's because being a man is a very painful existence. And like all the bullying when we're younger and stuff, that is a way to learn to get on top of the pain of masculinity. It's a brutal aspect in the world, but just like, the way animals eat each other to evolve, to survive, it's something it's a necessary brutality. And so the older boys bully you, and you learn to stand up to them, and you learn to get on top of your masculinity and control it. And then that pain becomes energy that you can direct towards, whatever you need to do, be it building a great building or learning advanced math. You can use that pain to focus your efforts all in one direction. It's wonderful for that. But that is what happens to transsexuals. They can't get on top of their masculine pain. And it just hurts all the time. And it hurts all men at some times, but if you can get on top of it, it can feel good for a while and you can use it and enjoy it. But if you can never get on top, that's why they talk about bullying transsexuals all the time. Every guy gets bullied, every single guy. That's just part of life, but they can't get on top of it. And so all they have is the pain, and they don't have the success. And so they want away from their masculinity because it hurts continually, and and it's real. It really does hurt them, and it's not pretend. It's real pain, and they want to get away from it. And there's nowhere else to go but the feminine. They look at women and they think they don't hurt that bad. If I could just be a girl, maybe I could have some pleasure in this life. And so really what they want is not to be a girl, but to get away from their own masculinity because it hurts. And they're in a terrible, terrible situation where they, and then that happens to all sorts of living things on this earth where they are, sometimes plants grow in places where they really can't thrive and survive, and they end up dying young, or they're deformed because they have to grow under something. I mean, life gets hurt in all sorts of ways, and these guys are getting terribly hurt by life, and we can't change the whole world because they're going through this experience. We still have to carry on, the heterosexual domination of the species that moves us forward, look at and revere that, and we will do what we can to take care of these people and make sure they're not hurt, but they can't be part of the society that is moving humanity forward because they're not going to stop hurting. They can't be women. They can't have what they want because what they want really is to get away from their masculinity, and it's always going to be there. It's inside. You can see transsexuals sometimes dressed as women and getting angry just like men, not like women get angry because they're still men. And we can't fix that. And so we have to go on and fix the things that we can. We're spending too much time on an unsolvable problem, and we're letting a lot of things we need to pay attention to very, very seriously go by the wayside.